This is a brief introduction on data, information, and data manipulation. There is a big difference between data and information. The terms are often used interchangeably. Data is raw and unorganized. Information is often organized data, structured and processed. We use information to gain knowledge and make decisions. Typically, in business and research, you can find quantitative or qualitative data. Quantitative data are numerical data, and qualitative data are usually textual data. There are different ways to analyze each data type, and depending on the subcategory of its data type. Businesses generate data in an increasing volume, in variety and velocity. The volume refers to how much of the data exists, and now the data are generated faster than ever before. Much of the data are now time sensitive. That's where velocity comes into place. And there is a greater pressure to decrease the time between the data capture and when they are used for reporting. The sources of data are various and continues to expand. That also complicates things. Unstructured data, such as audio and video, and semi-structured data, like XML and RSS feeds, must be handled differently from traditional structured data, like the ones that they can be stored in a relational database. The information that business acquire from the data is useful and helps them gain knowledge. The businesses have recognized the significant value of analyzing the tremendous amount of data that they acquire and then act on this analysis. Once these data are located and evaluated, we then need to clean the data and to transform them into a set of data that they are comprehensive enough and easy to analyze. After that, the BI tools such as OLAP, data visualizations and more are coming to play. Capturing data means converting them into a digital form. Captured data are inputted into operational systems. These systems perform day-to-day transactions such as deposit in a bank or sales. This is direct contrast with business intelligence, which is the applications used for reporting, querying, and analytics. This category includes data warehousing, which is the backbone to support BI and data analytics. A data warehouse, it is a key ingredient to an enterprise-wide solution providing current information. People often think that the same data can be used for both transaction processing and analysis. However, the data must be structured in order for them to be analyzed. That makes data warehousing an important part in any business. Operation data are structured to be efficient in everyday business transactions. However, data warehousing data are structured for analytics and analysis. Operational systems are live. They are present, they are current. Data warehousing must support past, present, and future. Operation data typically contains a short time span. However, analytical data are historical. Operational data are spread out over many source systems, making it very hard to bring together and analyze. The more sources there are, the more the complicated the integration will be. In any BI data analytics scenario, the data needs to be clean, consistent, comprehensive, current, and conformed. In order for the data to be meaningful and structured for BI and analytics purposes, they need to be clean. A very common example, our customer data are notoriously dirty. People, they put their first name and then they put space and then they continue to fill up the form. They need to be consistent. Often in transaction systems, you have the same data duplicated, but which is the correct version? How many products have you sold today? The data also need to be conformed. These data need to be accessible over common dimensions to be analyzed. The data also need to be current. In some cases, even up to the minute. The data need to be comprehensive. Do we have all the data to do our job, regardless of where the data came from and of their granularity?